I don't know who needs to hear this, but hopefully, if you're someone who needs to hear this, hopefully your karma has brought you here. And also, a disclaimer, this is one of those videos that don't get any views, okay? Because I'm going to be talking some deep stuff. Not that deep, actually, but inspirational stuff. Hopefully, if you're someone who needs to hear this, this inspires you. Because I've been moved to talk about this right now. And I know it sounds so cliche, but who chair? We thank God. So I just woke up there recently and I ordered my groceries from Kroger and through Uber Eats app, and my groceries were delivered. And one of the things that I ordered is Nesquik, the chocolate, the powdered chocolate. And I think I want to say this is my first time ordering that or buying that in America. I want to say because I'm not really a fan of it like that. Like that, I used to have it a lot as a kid. When I lived here in America, I've been circulating between Milo and sometimes Bonvita and something else. But Nesquik, not really my thing. But shout out to Nesquik. But this is my first time. I think this is my first time ordering it in America ever. Like ever since I lived in America. And because I wanted something new, something different. Especially, I'm almost about to leave to go back to Ghana anyway. So I'm like, okay, let me enjoy America for the last few days, chair. And I opened this Nesquik, and I sniffed it. Oof, Chineke na. I think it's called nostalgia. The nostalgia just hits me deep inside my medulla, and it just took me all the way back to Abba. Because I haven't had Nesquik in a long, long, long time. I think I've had it since I've been in America, I think, but I just never really bought it because it's not my thing. But I just remember when I was a kid in Nigeria, it was a thing in our household. And it just reminded me of back in Nigeria when I was my single digits in Abba, when my sisters, who were born in America, and my parents used to visit back and forth, and I was still in Abba. And it just reminded me of the atmosphere, the ambience, all of that when they used to visit. Like anyone who is Nigerian and all these people from Oyibo, all these Americans when they visit, everything just smells different. Everything, especially when they come with their children that were born in abroad. Everything is just different. Their accent is different. Their hair is different. Their skin, everything is just different. The entire house will just be sweet to you, sweet to you. Even the smell is different. Their clothes is different. Their detergent is different. Their lotion is different. The soaps, the shower gel is different. They use shower gel. Us, we used to use soap. Asapo, we thank God. And Nesquik is one of the things that they used to bring with them, with chips and stuff, Dorito chips, hot Cheetos, and spaghetti, oatmeal. I don't like oatmeal. That shit nasty as shit. Shout out to oatmeal, Chad. But it just reminded me of it. And I just thought to myself, yo, the nostalgia just hit me deep. I remember back then, yes, I was, things were God is with me. God has always been with me. But it just reminded me of my mentality back then. I never even thought I would even leave Nigeria, let alone to become an American citizen. And now, today, like Nigeria, that not even Nigeria, that thought is so foreign to me. Like so foreign. Like yes, I lived in Aba. Yes, I have memories of living in Aba. But like the reality of living in Aba is just so foreign to me. Like, sometimes the only thing that's reminding me that I lived in Aba is my ability to speak Igbo, like very small memories that I have of my school here and there, the fact that I love Nigerian food and I can relate to certain Nigerian cultural nuances and things like that. But that actual reality is so foreign to me, and just the smell of this, the whiff that I just got from just smelling it, just reminded me like, ooh, humble beginnings. Like, damn, I never thought that my reality would change. Yet look at my reality now. And also, the same thing too happened to me, that the fact that I lived in America for so long, and I moved back to Africa, you know, now, it hasn't been that long that I left America to Africa, but imagine if I lived in Africa for such a long time and I never came back to America for anything, and then 20 years later on, and I see something American, I'm like, damn, that's true. I used to live in a place called America. So the reason why I'm saying this is because your reality can change at any moment, and you don't even have to do anything for it, because what is meant to be will always be. And I know I sound butchered as hell and distorted as hell. But if you get it, you get it. If you don't get it, you don't get it. Your reality will always be what it is. What has always been ordained for you will always be ordained for you. Like moving from Aba to America, I didn't work for it. Like, yes, I moved as a kid. I moved through my parents and things like that. But it wasn't something I worked for. I didn't do anything for it. I was just brought here because it was meant to be. It was my fate. It was my destiny. It was my karma. So whatever it is that is for you, is for you, okay? Like you never know what the future holds. You might be suffering right now. You might be going through whatever it is that you're going through, but you never know the lifestyle that is waiting for you in 10, 20 years. Same thing too. You might be living a good old funky time, Chad, having a good old funky time. Living a good life right now. You never know in 10, 20 years. It might be broker than broke, Chad. I think it was Adekunle Gold, the Nigerian artist. I think he was sharing pictures of his past where he was poor, chair, broke with a capital BROKE, chair. And now he is singing, talking about, I can't believe this, my life. Dubai, I don't speak Yoruba, you know. Believe me, I don't. Like as a testimony, like, yo, this dude has come a long, long, long way. Once upon a time, he was walking the streets of God knows where, broke as shit. Nobody knew who he was, and now look at him. Like, God works in mysterious ways, for real, for real. The ways of God is not the ways of man. And I believe that what will be, no matter what. Whether you try or don't try, what will be will be. So because what will be, I think the easiest and simplest thing to do is just to be. There's no reason for you to be running around like Bramo, running around like Nkapi, running around like a rat. What will be will be. You're fighting the inevitable. If you're meant to be up, just relax. You get up. If you're meant to be down, just relax. You'll be down. That's it. If you're going to be up and you're running around, you still end up, but you've wasted energy. If you're going to be down and you're running around, you are still going to end up down. Meanwhile, you wasted energy. Energy you could have used to relax, sleep, do your hair, do your makeup, drink something, relax. So that I just thought to share that. I know that I sound very distorted, and I probably will not edit this video, Chad, because it's just raw right now, and I'm feeling the nostalgia right now. And I also just woke up and I took my first cup of coffee. I need to stop drinking coffee. But yes, whoever needs to hear this, I hope this message finds you on this Sunday morning, afternoon, evening. Um, yeah, just keep being you, and what will be, will be. If you're meant to leave Nigeria, you will leave Nigeria. If you're meant to end up in America, you end up in America. If you're meant to go back to Africa, you end up in Africa. If you're meant, all you have to do is just be. Remember, the Bible said, before you were born, I knew who you were. I knew all your trials and your tribulations. I knew every single grain of hair on your head before you were born. I got you. Be still and know that I am God. Again, something that is just so, like, Nesquik is right. It's not a big deal, though. Nesquik. I can show you, but I don't want to mess up the lighting and everything. Like, I haven't really, it's not a big deal, but I just remember as a child, it was such a big deal because my sisters, they used to, my mom used to use it to make them chocolate milk and shit like that. And that reality is so far now, so far, you know, that I remember I used to see myself as self versus other because they were the ones born in America and I was born in Nigeria and I lived in Nigeria with my grandparents and they used to come visit. And I was like, damn, American children, hey, Father, one day I'll go to America. Oh. And now that reality is so foreign, so foreign to the fact that I eventually moved to America. Lived in America for so long, like, yeah, I want to leave actually. See how crazy that is? Once upon a time, I used to wish to go to America. And now that I have America, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to leave. You see, for God will open up the windows of heaven to shower you with blessings that you will not have enough room to contain it. Because eventually you come to see everything I watch. God walks as God wants to walk. Because the way of God is not the way of man. You see why I hold on to my name, Uchechukwu? Even though my legal first name is Benjamin. Shout out to all the Benjamins. But to me, Uchechukwu, it keeps me humble. It's a mantra to remind me that it's not me, Chad. It's that which speaks through me. The powers within me is greater than the power in this world. So Uche, just chill and let God do his thing, Chad. The day we need to cry, we cry. If we need to laugh, we laugh. If we want to be lazy today, we'll be lazy. Do you understand? If we want to eat cereal, we'll eat cereal. If we want to eat egusi, we'll eat egusi. If it's time to be in the hospital, lead into it. This is human. God is in control. Because what is, what will be, will always be. Because it is what it is. Uche, peace and love.